In many of my interviews, these questions were asked repeatedly. So in this video, we'll discuss the MVC helpers and the SQL views in PHP and CodeIgniter. So let's start with the question. So the first question they asked me, how does MVC work in PHP? So first, user request a URL, for example, /users. Second, routers directs request to controller, that is user controller index. Third, controllers calls model users, get all users. Fourth, model fetches data from the database. Fifth, controller sends data to the view, that is for example users.php. And sixth, view display the data to the user. So the quick summary is model is data, view is display, and controller is logic. Second question asked is the what are the helpers in CodeIgniter? So helpers are the ready-made functions to perform simply task quickly. So like creating links, forms or handling files. URL helpers helps create links and manage URLs. Form helpers helps make forms faster. Text helpers shorten long text. So helpers are just tools to make coding faster and easier. So how to load helpers? So there are three ways to load helpers. First is load a single helpers. This dot load helper URL. Second, load multiple helpers. This load helper URL form. Third, autoload. Edit application config autoload.php and $autoload helper equal to URL comma form. Autoload runs helpers every time the application starts. So that is helpers. So the bottom line is helpers make your task faster and easier. So how to declare or create custom helpers? So creating a custom helpers, so we have some steps. First, navigate to application helpers, create myhelper.php, then file name must end with the underscore helper.php. Write functions inside using if not function exist name. Fourth, load it. This load helpers my. Fifth, autoload in autoload.php, that is $autoload helper equal to my. And then key, helper file should not contain classes, only functions. So the code example is if not function exist greet user, so function greet user $name, then return hello. You see first $name, then load in controller, this load helper my, and then echo greet user John. So the output will be the hello John. So the fifth question is why use views, that is SQL database views. So a view is a virtual table based on the result set of an SQL statement. So virtual table, so it doesn't store data itself, it stores the SQL queries only. So based on the select statement pulling from one or more tables. So no data storage, so show dynamic result set from the underlying tables. So why use views? So simply complex queries. So stores join queries access like simple tables. Improve security, restrict access to the certain columns or tables. Data abstraction, table structure can change without affecting users. Can update a view if single table, no group by, no joins, no distinct. So it cannot update if multiple tables, aggregate functions or complex subqueries. So the summary is simple views, updatable, complex views, read only. So next question they asked me, have you created custom functions in CodeIgniter? So I said yes. So the step one is the create app helpers /my underscore helper.php. Then step two, load in controller helper my underscore helper. Step 3, call the function, that is echo say hello John. Step 4, define routes in app config routes.php. Step 5, run server dot php spark serve, then visit localhost colon 8080. So then the output will be the hello John. So these were the questions which has repeatedly asked in my interview question. So I will share the next video, and that will contain the PHP 8 features, traits and .st access. So till then, bye.